Oh, with mine?
Yeah. But I don't know about copyright or not. Yeah. Okay, now that box behind you. Where that box behind you. That's the new LED headlights. We're gonna put it in there. But they don't fit all the way in with this rubber boot on it.
Oh, is that what I saw one
Over there.
laying on the bench or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
So what, we like to hole saw the back of that out?
Well, usually I just get on the go a little bit, and then that's how I can screw it in, and then you really can't tell, but I wanted to, let's see, that should be the bottom. Okay, let's say top. You got Phillips over here?
Very hard, no.
You got Phillips? No.
Thank you,
I
man.
got it. Yeah, I'm like, man, that sound like a chuckle.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first. Them two kind of look alike.
And then that's how your stuff get away from you too. Like you ain't brought my box back there with the car. Yeah. I just paid $150 for this box.
He's out of jump box and everybody.
Yeah, with my jump box, I don't appreciate it. Okay, so that's the right size Phillips.
What color are these? Are these white?
Red halo.
Red halo.
But the regular headlight is white.
Mm. So I thought that was. So you can turn them on in parking lots, you just can't drive with them?
Yeah, you just can't drive with them on because that's illegal now. They say that older people get confused, and they say that they're distraction.
Miyagi! That's around how the older people tossing their medical marijuana out the window, thinking the cops are behind them.
You know everything.
Yeah.
So I kind of loosen them enough to where I can get the bottom ones to go in and just leave it like that, because that'd be enough to hold the light in. But what I was thinking too is if we had the trimmers back, yeah, you see how it goes now? I got the screws too for the bottom. I think that would work.
It's close enough to start.
Seems like when I leave them laying out, I can remember what I did with them. As soon as I put them up, I can't never find them. There they go. Oh my God.
Heard anything from Sean?
They had a senior thing last night, senior day or something. Yeah, I seen him get that, but we'll probably get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it coming even now? Is it in all the way at the top and everything? Like it's even? Cause it'll pop in, you might wanna let that one out just a little more. And then do the tighten the bottom one. You see what I'm saying? So kind of pull it in.
Yeah.
And then the wire did come out the back, then maybe we might have to add something to it. So the one that came out. We gotta get this other one on there. No, I think that's good. See. We're good with that. And then the next one. Yeah, you can tell there's a little damage to it.
That'll come up.
My boy done dropped off that expedition I took to Mark. He made a wheel bearing and he keep me in his car, man. You need your car that quick and, you know what I mean? Don't drop it off. Oh, he was calling an hour after he dropped it off. Did he hear anything yet? I need to wear the work. You should have figured all that out before you dropped the car off.
Oh, no, coming next week.
Yeah. Then I was like, well, if you want to order this one from O'Reilly, it's $160, but if you just wait a couple days and get both of them, it'll be $160 for both instead of just one.
Yeah, let me see a screw and see if it's close enough to catch one of them at the bottom while I try to get them tops out.
And so he ended up, nah, let's just do the O'Reilly. I know how slow Mark is. I'm like, man, you might as well get both of them, brother. Nah, let's just do the one I need in my car. And so Mark just said, he probably left it over there, but he called me at 11 last night. I was asleep at 8:30. I went in early last night. I'm going to put both of them in. Really fuck this both of them. My mother called me at 8:30. That was the last time I was up. What did she tell me? I can't even remember what she said. Me and Gigi ended up just passing out. She was, next thing, I come in there messing with her. She got the phone looking at her. I thought she was up. She sleep. Got the phone like this, laying in the bed. I said, well, she stayed with that phone in her face. But I mean, like, they want microwave jobs quick. Like, is it ready yet? Is it ready? Is it ready? No. And then the thing is, too, I'm snowed in, too. Just because I'm a paint shop don't mean that I can make the snow move. Like, I'm snowed in at home, too. What do you know, what's different from me? But, you know, we supposed to be the ones that make everything work and shape, so you can get out. My car should be done Friday, regardless of any snow days or anything. Which, that's the standards I work under anyway. Like, you know, rain, sleet, snow, we're gonna get it done. But sometimes you just, out of your mind, I think you should give somebody a grace period anyway. And then some of them wanted to lead back to loaning a vehicle. Well, you loaned my sister a car. Can you loan me one? No. My boy missing in action. Who was that came by the other day? I can't even remember his name, but he wanted to borrow a car. He been missing. I'm like, yeah, oh, my cousin Gary. And then he called, said he got pulled over on the highway in that Cavalier. They towed it.
Cavalier.
The one we had, that I sold him.
The white one?
The black one. The little Cavalier, the two-door stick shift. Greg Brandon, my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
So he done got pulled over, leaving work. They towed the car. He had to get plates, insurance, and everything to get it out. And then he was like, I'm ready to sell it. Cause I said, why you selling it? He's like, I put all my money into it to get plates. I was like, bro, if you put all your money into it to get plates, then you need to keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He done borrowed some money from somebody and gotta pay him back. But I don't know, he's different.
Did he have the bill of sales with him?
Yeah, well, he had everything. He probably smelled like weed. They probably figured if you smell like weed, then you can go ahead and get your license and everything taken care of, Fulio. You know what I mean? Because there's certain things, that some cops don't care. Okay, yeah, I smoked at home. I'm driving. I'm sorry. But if you smoked at home, no license, no plates, no, which one you want me to give you a break on? You know what I mean? And that's just how he is. Mm-hmm. Is that the wrong side?
I don't know, just something don't look level there. Does that look like it's running down?
I think this is the left side because that damage is on the left of that.
Mm-hmm.
This
that's
is wrong.
Yeah, that's what it is. I couldn't tell. I looked to see where that taper was in there, and I just kind of guessed at it. It didn't really.
Yeah, I couldn't tell when I had them off.
Reveal to me what it was.
I couldn't tell when I had them off, but just looking at it now, seeing that damage was on the left. So.
Yeah.
They probably told us on live, we just ain't looking. These fools got it upside down. Where you at? Fill out the application. It's in the comments below. That's what all the YouTubers say. Comment below if you see anything that you know what's wrong, or if you think this or you think that.
Yeah.
Everybody comment below. I guess YouTube don't work out for us. I'm monetized now, which meaning they putting commercials in my videos, where you can add as many commercials as you want to, I guess. And then, the more commercials, the more you get paid or something due to that nature. And as many, the many plays you get, we probably gonna have to flip them lights around too, because they upside down. So the many plays you get, they pay you for so many views. I'm still not understanding the analytics of it, but I'll catch on. But Gigi, she's been more of that part of it. So you gotta have it hooked to a bank account. Yeah, I guess they pay you on the 21st of every month of whatever your views are or however it goes. But I'm gonna get more into it. And Stunner, he's really showing me. He didn't show me no cheat codes or nothing, but he showed me how to keep it going. You want to keep doing this, and encouraging me to do better. Like at first, I didn't know how to add the music. I didn't know how to add, make the scenes switch when you switch scenes, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Comment below if you know the word I'm looking for. A transition. So I didn't know how, when they transition, how to make them do different effects to transition different screens, different plays.
Yeah.
So I'm learning all that, and that's the stuff I really like doing, is like the editing and adding music and really making a video. So like we used to do the videos when we would be in the studio all night, and I would have one rapper going in, and then it'd be harder because you can't have the music playing while you're in the booth. So if my father's in the booth rapping, I just got the camera on him and he's rapping, but you can't hear what he's rapping, the beat he's rapping to, because you can't have the music in there playing because it'll feed back through the microphone. So later on, I would have to try to figure out to add the beat, match his lips, and make a real video. And you know, I learned how to add the beat to the part, and then he really be rapping to his beat, and then make it fade out to where it'll start playing back. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but it was a different program. I had a flip video camera. Flip video is an actual little thing about the size of a phone. You record, and then when you run out of space, you plug it. It got a flip little thing that comes out USB, and you plug it right into your computer, and it had a flip video editing system. So you can add all your pictures, all your flip video, transitions, all that. It had everything already in this one little program, and it was easy. But these phones, you gotta find one and find this and add it all together.
That's like, you know, like rock bands, rock bands,
Yeah,
each instrument's played individual, and then they take it and they put it together.
right,
Like the singer,
Yeah.
he sings by himself.
right.
Like the guitar guy,
By itself.
by himself. Bass
And
guy,
then put it all together.
yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah, we used to run around that studio and we just figured out, like, I had never seen the inside of a music studio until we started recording. When I first met Nutty Buddy on the track, he had Bruce introduced me to Nutty, so Nutty started showing me how to record myself. What this is, he wouldn't show me everything, but he showed me enough to get me going. So after I seen that, I seen Drake do it. Cause I knew for a fact I had never seen the inside of a studio being utilized like far as somebody rapping to it.
That's how Michael Jackson learned from Quincy Jones.
Yeah. So when so that Sprite commercial with Drake is the first time I seen somebody use. What's up with you? I seen somebody use. Look what the cat drug in. Where you been, man? We got APB out for you.
Been homesick, man.
Ah, man, don't give us that.
No, my leg been out.
Let's see it. Let's see the leg. Which one? Okay. All right. Too many miles on it.
Down on my knees, working on the floor.
Pause.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? But yeah, I know. I seen Drake had did a Sprite commercial, and he was inside a studio, and this was recent to when I first put out the little video with being inside of a studio and somebody record. I said, I wonder. And then there was so many little things back like when you start rapping that other rappers don't really just pull you in because that ain't really cool. So they start saying stuff about you, and I start hearing flamingo this and flamingo that. Yeah, it was weird because Lil Wayne had a song, something, and he had said something about flamingos, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't be thinking that we that big, people gonna wanna, but they start saying little stuff and it be coincidental, and you be like, I wonder if they talking about me.
Yeah.
But we was really rapping. It's difference between rapping and you just making a rap, but we was kind of trying to make a footprint in it. Yeah, and I can't because I have no rhythm. I can't dance.
I can't.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, so it was extra hard for me. So, you know, yeah, so it was like, you know, I had to figure it out. But what I had going for myself is they said I sound like E40, Mac 10, Ice Cube. So they saying I'm sounding like all these people. But those people are already rich and famous. You already heard them. So I was trying to just make my own swagger about myself. But then what made me quit is my kidney started messing up again. And I was like, yeah, it's just too much money going out the window. But only freedom rapping gives you, if you're a rapper or a up and coming rapper, is that next song is always the one. Listen to this one. I got one. I got a good one. And you'll think you got a good one, and it just be another next song that's on the playlist. But it makes you feel good. It makes you be able to think outside the box. It makes you to be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and somebody's gonna hear this song and they gonna call me and they gonna want to do, it led to a lot of stuff. It led to a lot of phone calls and
What you need me at?
clean up. Clean up. We had a spill over here. I don't know what it was yesterday, but that needs to be cleaned up. This paper needs to be changed on here. Clean paper. Put these boxes up in their own little area somewhere in another box or something. And just start cleaning up with all that. You know how it go.
You got the press.
Huh?
You got the press.
Yeah. We trying to put this together here so we can be good. It's gonna be boxed in and everything going for the.
What's that song?
This is the one that the air dryer I was showing you that one day when you was painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The box of the.
Yeah, air dryer make the paint come out better.
You missed a lot while you was.
Yeah, the 3 weeks you've been gone. Yeah, you actually owe us.
Hey, buddy.
What up, ICR? Yes, sir. What's going on? Thank you for the monetization. Y'all did it for me. Y'all did it for us. We ICR, Indie Custom Restoration. Yeah. Uncle Kev just came back from being on a 3-week hiatus. Well, I was wondering who was at the door. But yeah, that music stuff is interesting, and music only takes place at 3 in the morning. So if you're making a song, it ain't gonna be right now because your producers probably sleep from last night. They be up here all night. They'll go 2-3 nights in a row. And then here come the next crowd of guys that's ready to make some music, and they just be like, oh.
Yeah, that's what made Michael Jackson what he is.
Quincy Jones.
Yeah, because
Being
he's showing
around.
how to mix and.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. Mixing and mastering is something totally different from making a beat and being right there. Once your song is done and all your vocals are in and all your beat is done and everything, that bathroom first, kid, really. And then once if you got somebody that got a good ear, they can mix and master because they have your vocals where it's supposed to be. You hear the beats and the chimes at the right time. And then when they give it to me, then I give you a CD and you put it in your car and it sounds identical to my high price system that it does in your low class car. Then that's the great mix and master. You did real good, y'all. And see, Nutty, he was good with stuff like that. His little equipment wasn't the best, but he always knew how to hook it up to where it all sounded good.
Hey, Michael Jackson, dude, was so picky that he fucking did everything like perfect.
Yeah, I bet. And you see where it got him.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you say, man? Like, before you perform and stuff.
Like a practice, yeah, rehearsal.
Yeah, man. That dude was picky.
Yeah.
He was a fair to work with.
Hey, man, he had a...
Michael Jackson was from Gary, Indiana. So it's a lot of talent in Indiana, period.
Hey,
They just can't get out because we kind of like boxed in. And there's so much other talent with money in California and highlights, glitz and glamour added to it that
I seen
it'll dim your light in Indiana.
clip about him, man, and the guitar was out of tune,
Mm-hmm.
and he stopped right then and redone it all again. Yep,
Yeah.
bad dude.
Yeah, Mike Jackson I was always interested in him because how you the youngest brother and you become the lead singer.
I'll tell you this,
This is the lower trim that goes at the bottom of this bumper. Yeah.
He had more talent than you.
Nah, I don't think that was true, but
He was more.
he was just more outgoing.
He was more into it.
Yeah, like he like that's what I was saying. Like with my next song I did, every time I would think, let me see who I can reach with this song. So I think that's how he started thinking after a while.
Just like you with the painting.
Yeah, look
What
how.
you want to do, so you try to perfect it.
True.
And that's the thing that he did.
Well, this one I gotta pay my rent somehow.
That too. I got you.
Yeah, I said either get out here in these streets and roll the dice every day, or do something I know how to do already. Something I know how to do. Yeah, but my pops told me the last time I got locked up, he said, "Look, man, I help you do whatever you want to do, as long as it's legal."
Yeah.
So this is it, I guess.
Yeah.
And he stuck by his word 100%.
Where you at?
Yeah. Then Red said the same thing. He said, "I'll help you do whatever it is, as long as it's not legal." So we got one bird on my shoulder. What is it? The devil, and then the little angel. Nah, Red's a good guy. He decided to come with us after dealing with some crooks. He's like, "Man, I'm going with y'all."
Yep.
Man, that Challenger look good. Finally got this bumper on the front of this Challenger. We had to wait on the right headlights to come, which they came, but they still not, they just the ones for this year. We did have the halos in there, but that didn't work out, so we just had to go with what we know. Few little minor issues with it, but we could take care of it. We got 88, 89 people in the live. We was up to 200 the other day when Stunner Reese was here.
Oh, he showed up?
The other day when he was here.
Oh.
He'll be back Wednesday, y'all.
Wednesday?
Yep. Scrappy look like Drac Twin, yep. It's not ready yet. We just gonna put everything back on Scrappy real quick. And we get this front end on before we put any of those second part of the paint job. That way everything's lining up right and looking good. If my boys watching that ordered that t-shirt through us, it's getting made right now and be sending to you ASAP. I did forget about you, but I didn't forget about you. Pops is getting us together, putting the headlights back in. We got the halos going in with the LED lights. Yeah, it's looking good already, but it ain't done yet. This is just the base coat, and I want to see what's showing, so I'm going to take this tape off and pull it out in the light for a day or so, see if anything's showing through or any body work that needs to be fixed, or, you know, anything that's off. Any chips, I like it. For example, I seen this right here, if you can see that in there. I knew it was there, but we forgot it. So I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, the wheels is going on. A little bitty dirt. I see a piece of hair right here. So yeah, I didn't want to clear it or nothing like that before that was done. I want to get everything on, to get the front end on there. So when we come with these lines that we're gonna put on there, everything matches up and there's nothing off once we put it on later. We got some little dirt specks or something we're gonna knock down, if you can see that. Yep. Other than that, it came out smooth. That black is a tricky color to work with, because in here it looks good, but you pull it outside. Yep. Get it outside and it'll look a little different. But that bumper came out great. Stripped it down. Yeah, we got bars. Look on J Flamingo. What is it? J Flamingo ENT on SoundCloud. If you put in J dot Flamingo, I think as soon as you put in J dot, it'll pop up. J dot Flamingo ENT dot. And then there, all the music will pop up. It's some that my boy put on there in the mix. That's one where it's all mixed up. And then it's another one where it got several different tracks you can listen to. But my boy Casino Dice, Casey, he do paint body work too. He used to rap with me, and that was my rap partner. So he surprised me with one of his verses he had did. And I heard it, I said, oh man, we about to start rapping. I was just trying to do something quick with the rap because I was funneling money on some other shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna start rapping to see if the money that I fund to the rap would turn into something bigger and I could get away from that. So it didn't work like that. But the experience and the knowledge that I got from rapping and how to make beats and all that would never go away. So I always want to put a studio or something in my house. I got love for the music. If anybody want a verse, I mean, we'll come up with some of the coldest verses you ever heard in your life, but it's just we not famous, so you know what I mean? But if you do want a verse from J Flamingo or KC or Brew Diddy or Capo the Don, hit me up, 317-515-2851. I can definitely get them on your track. Or a beat from Nutty Buddy on the track, you can hit him up. Nutty Buddy ENT or Nutty Buddy on the track. I think his number is 317-491-3078, I think. Call and see. He might answer. 431-9078, something like that. I don't know, but just let me know. What's up with the Cutlass? The Cutlass is coming too right after all this. The owner of this car owns the Cutlass too, so he ain't really in no rush for neither one, but I'm about to get to the Cutlass next. Look at that Challenger, man. Red don't play with that polish. But if y'all do need work done, hit me up, 317-515-2851. Body work, paint, what, the Cutlass for sale? Nah, the Cutlass ain't for sale. I can ask the owner if he want to sell it, but I don't think it's for sale. Get that snow off of there in a second. This is for sale. I've got the bumper to this 69 Buick. I take 35. 1969 Deuce in a clean interior. That's the only reason I bought it, because the interior is original and clean. It need a motor. Transmission's good though. Everything else is good. I'm probably fix that fender, but the bumper I just ordered right there. Beautiful day. I'm about to clean my lot up, get these cars out of here.
Is this dry or is it wet?
It's that bottom one is wet. You ready to put that bumper back on? It's ready to go on?
Oh shit. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Okay.
You know whether I was ready for it to be handled or not.
Let me put this back on first. So how many screws? If we can put it back on, but I just want to make sure that is ready. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Okay. So I gotta let that dry because it'll probably be easier putting it on off the car than putting it back on and trying to get this bottom piece on. And I did just add a little more color. So long as it's set up and ready to go back on, we can get it back on, or maybe just put it on tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow or Monday.
It would be easier to wire these lights up.
Yeah.
Why it's like this?
Definitely. It'll be neater.
And then you can wire them the red part to come on when you turn the park lights on.
You don't want them on a separate switch. Plus then if we do that, then we gotta go back into the firewall and all that.
Yeah, you put it on the park lights.
Yeah.
That'd be easy. You can hit this switch and turn the park on. I don't think I'm gonna clear under the hood, so we might be almost done under this hood though, 'cause he can kind of do that when he get it back, 'cause he want to POR some stuff. And then I would do under this hood, but it's gonna need degrees and all that. These little wires will come dead too. Like,
Oh yeah, a couple of them.
Right.
You wanna get some new ends or? You gotta be the time for it to do that.
So that's the bottom part wire right there. Go for the bright. Alright, then these just tap into whatever the park lights are. Let me call from my jump box. 106, 105 people in the live, only 44 likes. What, y'all don't like us? What's up? Yeah, that is one thing about waking up working for yourself. You know you got to go in. You know you got to work for yourself. Any type of weather, anything. So it's like, what would the next person do? Would they lay in the bed or would they get up and go to work regardless of what you got? So I try to get up and go just like that. Even with my health issues and everything else, that's the first thing I think, like, what would the next person do? They're not going to let nothing get them down if they running a business. So the business comes first, and then it'll kind of take care of everything else. So like, if you put your wife first, and then she don't come home one night, that's like you putting something first that you don't really trust. If you put your business first and it pays your rent the next day, you got to put that business first. Even though the Lord come first, then yourself, then whatever else, but just thinking out loud, like, you know, you can only put your trust in certain things. Hey, Unc, we do want to put I had the walls finished and everything, so we want to come through and put a different strip all the way around the top, maybe a red and a light blue or a yellow and a red or something. I'll get the paint next week. Red got his initiation. He got his Indie Custom Restoration shirts today, so he's in the game.
Can you join the team?
No more auto refinisher shirts or you're fired, buddy.
No more auto refinishing shirts.
No more auto refinisher shirts. Nah. Auto refinisher. That was my guy though. Jay taught me a lot. 114 in the live, 57 likes.
Hey, I ain't got no wire.
I got some.
I used what I had.
We got to be a certain type of gauge.
Just thin slender gauge. No, you know, as long as it ain't too big.
All right.
Too small. I got some speaker wire, but that ain't gonna work. What you got up there?
I don't know. That's double. I think that might be single.
Yeah. That ain't black.
too, man.
That look like a sensor or something.
I just had a lot of speaker wire. I think it might be down here. Might be in my toolbox.
I got some speaker wire, but it's real thin.
I can go get some real quick.
You got a solder there?
Yep, I do have that.
You got solder?
Yep, got solder.
Here's that 10-line tape that you're at.
Yeah, I found mine earlier too. Red, here goes some more pads we were looking for, I think. Buffing pads.
Oh, yeah, I know in the back.
Yeah.
I see.
Here goes the solder.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You gonna use that?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. I think it'll work. It's thicker than I thought it was.
CJ on 32s. Yeah, my dad taught me a lot about working on these cars and stuff. He used to ride in my cars and be like, man, what are all them wires hanging down under there? I would never drive this car. But we was 18 and 19 years old. Like, man, that's a fire. But we'd be riding on rims, missing a trunk lock, window, car still cracked up from the previous owner, and be riding like we really did put something together. But now I got to ride. I can't even ride unless it's almost mint condition. Stuff be, I'm just like OCD now. Like it can't be wires hanging, and it got to be clean next to original looking. Can you explain this air dryer to us, how it works for our paint? Because I was trying to explain to him, I just didn't know how.
This is what they call a refrigerated air dryer. When air compressors compress air, it's compressed, and you pick up heat of compression, and it's full of a moisture content. When it goes into this tube right here, into the air dryer, and the air dryer refrigerates that air as it's moving through there, air contracts when it gets colder. And once it gets cold, it can't hold the same content of moisture. So then the moisture falls into a separator. There's a float inside the separator. Once it gets so high, the float spits the moisture out, goes out that way. And then when you spraying out this end tube, all the air is dry at that
So
point.
this is the tube that's coming out of there.
Yep.
That we hook, that I use this little hose to hook to my paint gun.
Yep.
So that's the air that's coming out of there that's good to go.
Yep.
And when I painted Scrappy was the first one to be used on that. I can notice the difference when the paint was laying. It wasn't a lot of water or nothing that sprayed out of my gun. It was just whatever was in the air basically that got trapped between the coats. And so that's what I'm looking at now, and that's what I wanted to see. But nothing coming out of the gun or the hose. I use all new stuff. So yeah, it's gonna look good. And I'm really not worried about the base coat. You can hide anything in your base coat. You can almost put the base coat on with a roller brush if you want to, but it's the clear that I'm worried about with the water and the oil in it, because that's your final stage. So this one, for example, had a lot of little water and oil in it. If I can find some, I'm gonna show you. Like, for example, here go a water pit. If you really can't see it a little bit, a water pit, oil pit, or something. It leaves like oil and water separate. So like it'll leave a little circle like a fisheye that you got to wet sand all the way out. And sometimes they don't even come all the way out because they in there so good. But we didn't have the water in the separator on there. Look at this, Red.
I know.
Okay, you gonna get all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch that up.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah, it look good though.
I'm just, waiting on to touch it up after you get it washed.
Okay.
I'm gonna do these tops.
Well, if you move that truck, I'll go wash it real quick and bring it
Alright,
back.
do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that, man. I'd rather have it washed.
Man, no, maybe I won't because the Mike's line was two miles
I'm
long.
probably gonna have to hit them early in the morning,
Yeah,
cause everybody's trying to knock the salt off of me.
yeah. I'll probably just I can go get my pressure washing. We definitely gonna need a pressure washing, but I need a hose too. I think my hose is at home too.
Go get some repair clamps and put on that hose.
Put on that one. So they go to the one side too.
Yeah, just cut that hose so you know, I think it's three-quarter inside diameter. Cut a piece of hose and take it with you.
Go to Lowe's.
Is there a hardware store around here other than Lowe's? or
No, he only can't stand Lowe's, huh?
Can't stand there,
Yeah, that's for that bougie hardware.
yeah.
And then they don't even got what you're looking for half the
Yeah.
time.
It's just slow motion. The way it. Gotta wait on everybody and.
We can come and get your car from New York, or you can ship it here. What kind of car is it? Send me pictures. We don't let nothing stop us. And, you know, if you want us to do it, we will do it.
Oh, shit. She's wanting more. Hey, she said, Mrs. Body Man read on.
On hers?
Yeah.
All right, so when she get here, I'll get it.
Yellow.
Yellow.
She likes my yellow shirt.
Okay.
All right, man, I'm gonna move this truck.
But hold on, I don't know. I might have to get a. We were just saying.
I'll do it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go get my pressure washer.
Do that.
Well, here, you can put these on if you ain't got nothing else to do. Try to get these to go in over here.
Yeah, I will.
You got that little thing still to push them in there? It might take a turn. So.
Hey, Red, you done with this cord or are you still using it? Done?
We definitely got a pressure washer. Let me see what Mike did. Because he got the whole kit and boodle on his truck.
Good.
92 Lexus SC 400. Stick in the flow. Oh. Come and swoop. Take her for a ride in my blue Lex Luthor. And I ain't got no gas. So we burn her like fast. Hit me on the first when your mail is coming. And maybe we can go to the mall or something. Out Vallejo Valley Joe. No respect for the po-po. Man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Little 15 Cruise with the cracked front bumper and ice skated into something real quick. Bumper and a grill and the fender. Pop that out, getting back together. Whoop, whoop. Fixed or repaired daily. Subscribe ICR 1950 on YouTube. Man, we do this car stuff, man. We ain't the best, but we gonna get it done. Sometimes I be wondering, like, man, why do I even take these cars? And then it's like, I can get them done. But long as my help keeps showing up, cause boy, it's crazy. Do all these cars by myself. I can do it. It's just gonna take a month of Sundays. This one came the other day. I'm telling him, bro, you need inner liner, everything. He just got the water splashing all up under here. Let me see. All the water just going right into the fuse panel through the wheel well. It's like, boy, that ain't gonna last too much longer. Definitely got to fix that. Somebody spray painted the whole side of it, so we got to get that off. It looked like they used, they tried to base clear it. Clowning. All the way to right here. So, okay, so they tried to use the color, but they just didn't know how to paint. Painting is a difficult technique. You got to learn how to do it. Hey, they saying this snow ain't melting with a lighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they saying that they done made this some type of chemical. It's some type of chemical, and it doesn't melt with a lighter.
Is that what they dumped on Texas?
And yeah, that's what they saying they dumped on Texas, which it ain't melting. And they say Wendy's ice is like that too.
Huh.
It's not melting, though.
That's a rain.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And yeah, that is crazy. So it didn't melt, but it melt from temperature. It's melting in my hand.
Yeah.
But hey,
Well, I had a guy up to the house and a plane flew over in the middle of the summer and he said, oh man, let's go inside. I said, why? He said, I think they're spraying that coronavirus on us.
What?
coronavirus.
Coronavirus, out of your
They probably
mind.
are.
I said, well, I said, if they that savvy, they're spraying it. I said, going in the house ain't gonna save us. You know,
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be in your vents everywhere.
Everywhere, you know, so.
What you doing here? You're soldering them together
Solder them together
and then
so
run
we
them
can
from one
heat.
switch.
Yeah, we can heat shrink it and then we don't have to worry about connectors shaking loose and all that stuff.
Yeah, one light working and the other one ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're coming up and the lights ain't coming on right.
Yeah.
You know, shoot.
Like that back.
It's up here, you know, all that front end gonna have a little shake to it, so.
Yeah.
No use in not doing it right. Especially since, you know, he way out of town. Plus, I don't want him to send nothing out here that ain't right. You know. I get paid right to do it right the first time.
Yep.
After that, I gotta fix it on my own. You know, I ain't doing that. Shit, I'm on live, huh?
Yep, it's live.
My wife is watching. Love you, honey. Doing this for you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice vehicle when he's done with it. We're gonna pull up at some shows.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And keeping it real, Stunner Reese was I hit a couple people with the same deal I gave him, and nobody called back. He called back immediately. And he was a real brother. I said that before in one of my videos. He was a real brother. He called right back. No arrogance, no nothing. You know, some people, when they reach a certain status, they could be on TV on the news twice, and they think they tough and don't want to reply to emails or text messages or, yeah, I'm Fox 59 famous. But he wasn't like that, you know what I mean? He was a real dude.
Hey, you wouldn't-
And he done pulled up every time, you know, we done asked him, like, come through so we can show you this or show you that. And he done pulled right up like he live in the backyard. Yeah, go ahead and drop them on if you done polishing. Yeah. But yeah, just keep it to where you will know where it is. So what I do is I go off the top of the tire or the middle or the top of the rim. So you'll know they even on both sides.
I taught you well.
No, I taught you that.
Yeah, you have learned well, Grasshopper.
Yeah. Wax on, wax off. I put them over here somewhere.
Oh, you did?
That's part of teaching. You gotta remember what you did with stuff. How you gonna teach a class? You can't remember where you put the books, sir.
Yeah. I threw mine in the trash.
He's over there.
I only like books with pictures.
Let's see, wire ties.
Wire ties, what kind?
Right there, just little
Zip ties?
Zip ties.
Yeah. We zip tie everything around here.
Do we have any, that pan with the black stuff you put the wires in the tube?
No, I don't have any of that.
You can pick some of that up.
All right, let me see. I might have some old. No, I don't. Yeah, what y'all think about Scrappy though? I mean, I met Stunner in Memphis. He's a cool dude. Yeah, he is cool, man. First time I met him was when y'all seen us meet at that strip mall early that morning. He was on his way to Florida, and he stopped, dropped the deposit for his car. Didn't know me, did nothing. He just pulled right up, dropped the deposit. We wrapped. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't even been to my shop yet, and gave his deposit on his paint in his car space, you know what I'm saying, and kept it moving. And we've been, you know, real down to earth ever since. So, you know what I mean? And he ain't give me no cheat codes or nothing. I just been trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like sports. You back lateral to me, or you pass it to me, or you hand off to me. My goal is to make a touchdown, period. I ain't gonna sit here and fumble the ball and not recover it. Now, you know what I mean? So I look at it like that. Or I'm a three-point type of guy, fat boy. I ain't gonna go to the hole. I might bust your head from the three-point line. Bam! There go 3 points for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like that. And sure, if I don't even know how he started, but if CJ was the case to him starting, CJ passed off to him, he back lateral to me, and I done came out of the bushes with a field goal or a touchdown or something. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like all of that. I pay homage to all of them that was before me. You know what I'm saying? From I mean, I sit there and watch all of this stuff on while I got my time. You know, I do the dialysis, so I got three. At first, I was doing 4.5 hours in center, and then May, I learned how to do it at home. So at home, I'm there 5 times a week, 3.5 hours. So I got to find something to occupy my mind as far as reading the Bible, reading, period, anything. I'm trying to read or watch a movie or watch YouTube. And it started with Omi and the Hellcat when he first came. I'm like, he reminded me of my OG, this from Nap, OG Months. And him and Omi was like, you would have thought they was brothers, how they balling. So it's like, I went from Omi, then Omi had me watching different people. I was already kind of in the Tall Guy and Mr. Organic. And then somehow I got on Corey Pritchett. And then, you know, the Pritchett family, I started watching that. Then Love and Slim, you know what I'm saying? I started watching that. Is that what the name is? Love, I think it's Love and Slim, but you know, I ain't really get off into that, but I started watching that. But you know, and then the other real one is TJ the Millionaire. I be watching him. He got a lot of game for you. So, you know, I just watched a lot of them. And I never say I want to be a YouTuber, but I said if I get the opportunity to you know, get a couple hundred views and people start seeing me, I'm gonna give them something to watch. But I didn't think it would be body work and paint, you know what I mean? But I gotta make the best of it. Yeah, love it. So I do jobs 4 or 3 times a week. Yep, that's so you watch all of that too. But that's the thing too with me being on dialysis. I watch a lot of different ones, but you don't want to watch too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Too much, sometimes you'd be like, I'm done with this one and go to the next. But so I try to keep mine short and sweet, interesting. But yeah, they all of them people I mentioned kind of then gave me an outlook on life, like just to keep going. You know what I mean? Just keep going and you'll do better. So for example, with Slim and Mr. Organic, with them going to the Chrysler dealership they go to in LA, that's how I kind of plugged in with the one up here, Champion Chrysler I go to. And I got my girl car, but they looking for me a new truck. They like, look, come in, you know, we locked in, we got you, whatever you need. So I'm just putting my credit together, and from them doing that out there in LA, got me going to the one in my city, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to being able to go get me a Hellcat or something off the lot up there and make it pop like that just from watching them. Corey Pritchett, far as his dad in Alabama got his own shop. Y'all know that, y'all done heard me talk about him before too. So that was like, okay, well, he don't really vlog. So I was like, people want to see that because I wanted to see more of it when Corey went. Like, damn, look what he got. Look at this. Pole barn, this, that. Got a little booth, homemade booth. He done built the whole building by himself. He got land. That's everything I'm trying to do for myself. So watching Corey had me on that mission. So that's the mission I'm on now, to make this property extend back so we can have a building in the back of here and keep this building too. So one summer, you know, first of spring, I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. I'm gonna come along this side right here and pull around back, build a 4-bay pole barn or something back there where I can get big trucks in there and work in the back too, and keep this with brakes and oil changes, or to keep our old schools and just wipe down and wash stuff, detail, but be in the back doing the painting and body work. Then Omi gave me motivation to before the feds hit him, he had every title to his vehicle. The one episode he was looking for the title for his $500,000 Rolls Royce Cullinan, and it was in the vehicle, and his brother or cousin or whoever found it was like, look here, you forgot this, it was in the car. So this man got the titles to his boys, and that's how I am. It could be a 79 98, a motorcycle, this, that, but I got my titles, period. I don't owe nobody. I hit these auctions and we gonna buy it and we gonna have the titles. So that was motivating me then to, you know, keep pushing, and you can own big boy stuff with your titles and everything, and you could just, you know what I mean, you can ball out. But it's all motivational purposes. Yeah, I keep that for the put under the door, so you can kind of get rid of it if you want to, and we get another one out that's shorter. But yeah, go ahead and get rid of it because it's dirty. Yeah. What spilled? What was that? Oil or antifreeze or something? Okay, yeah. We might need some oil dry, but it's a drain right there too. So you might want to just degrease it. I got some degreaser in the grocery cart, and then just swoop it on down there.
I always put those with a paper towel down. Like that.
Nah, I saved my paper towels. Just degreaser. It's in the grocery cart.
Okay.
Or use that cardboard and let it soak up. Yeah. Them paper towels, they become expensive after a while. You gotta go buy a 5 or 6 packs.
Do you have a thing with Costco?
Nope. I got a Sam's Club,
What is that one up the road?
Costco. Yeah, that'd be crazy. They're good if I had one of them.
This off and save it.
How much does it cost to get in Costco? What do you gotta do
I don't even know. I know at Sam's Club, I think I paid $100, and I got me and Gigi a membership a year, maybe a year, or
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly which one it was, but
I might get one up here at Costco. That
yeah,
way.
that's on the way here from home.
Yeah.
And it stay packed. The gas, I see the tanker up there all the time, so they gassed. They stay loaded.
When we were coming back from Texas, I needed to pull in for gas, and this one station, the pump was acting up, so I went across the road to Costco, waited in this big long line, then got up there and put the credit card in the pump and everything, got ready to put 50 gallons of fuel in the motorhome, and thing asked me for a
Costco membership.
card. And I thought, I ain't got no membership in this long line around the place. So I asked the guy in front of me, I said, hey, do you have to have a membership to buy fuel here? And he says, oh yeah. And he says, where you at? And I said, I'm in that motorhome. He says, is it empty? I said, yeah, I need about 50 gallons of fuel. He said, oh, you can use my card.
Yeah. That's almost like standing in line in Kroger and you get
smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Put down there, put that number in. And
yeah, you be in line at Kroger, you be like, you got a Kroger card? Like, nope. Then the people behind you be like, I got one.
yeah, one Kroger girl told me one time, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't y'all put the right price on everything?
Right.
And everybody would shop here.
Price gouging.
I said, shit. I said, that'd be more business, wouldn't it? It'd make more sense. Instead of just gouging folks that don't have a card.
Definitely price gouging. How's it gonna go down $200 right when you put this card in?
Yeah.
And I'm standing right here with cold cash.
Yeah, that fuel I bought was about $1.30.
Man.
Yeah.
As soon as he put it in, went down to 110.
Oh, hell. I said, dude, you need to hook me up with your card. I'll take it back to India and I got a bunch of fuel monsters sitting in the yard back there at home.
Man. Yeah, the bag, plastic trash bags is up there on top of the, yeah.
Well, this here, dude,
Just needs to be washed.
I'm gonna try to get that out of the tube, man, and somehow build that up. Rumblebees on. Rumblebee.
I called car wash back, he didn't answer. What we gonna do about this? We need to hit these real quick.
What?
Right here.
Inside the trunk.
I don't know, you're gonna have to,
Just wet sand and polish them real quick.
it won't do nothing.
Get the rattle can out.
It's dry.
I know. But I want to say I cleared it, man. It's just dry from overspray.
There's no color under there.
I know, man. You gotta do something. No, we can't leave it like that.
You're gonna have to mash it up and do your thing, Mr. Man.
Man, I'm almost.
I'll do what I can, man.
Yeah,
but
just do what you can, and then I'll come behind and fix it.
I doubt I'll be able to. That's old color.
Man, just leave the trunk closed.
That's it.
Man, I opened that trunk the other day and said, "Oh my God, I can't believe that."
Next time, man. I wouldn't, well.
Yeah. Say it again. Well, what was you gonna say, Red? You on camera? Say
I
it.
was gonna say.
Next time I participate a little more.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wasn't here, but.
You was here. You was just chilling.
I forgot about it.
Yeah. I said I knew I could blame it on somebody.
Yeah.
Nah, but I did. I think I even popped the trunk and was like, let me not forget to do under there, and I did anyway.
Get the airbrush out, I'll fix it.
Yeah. And the bad part about it is we probably had to use some spot clear, because anything else, you're going to have to clear that whole quarter panel again.
Can of air.
You don't think so?
in the truck.
Just,
You're only talking.
I know, but it ain't going to look right.
Yeah, I'll show you what to do.
Okay.
You gotta be.
That's when that 40-year experience kicks in, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be particulars on
How you
how
spraying?
far you're going.
Okay.
And then you gotta burn it in.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
You
It
just
can't have
don't
no hard
spray
line.
it.
It can't have a hard
Right,
line on it.
You gotta burn it in, I'll show you.
All right.
But it costs.
It costs. Everything has a price tag, man.
But I'll see what I can do. I doubt it.
Yeah, see, I didn't go back with that swoop. I told my barber I'm let this grow back up, but this hit me under here. Man, I can't do the swoop thing, man. That come down like this and go back up. That looks like a fairy. Made me look like a fairy.
I'll see what I can do, man.
All right, good. Well, meantime, between time, we can go ahead and put this back on. It's still kind of moist, but just put it back on. I got an hour and 11 minutes of vlogging, so we still live.
How many female watchers we got out there that got cars that they have customized?
How many female watchers do we have watching that has a vehicle that's customized
They got customized and put their heart into.
and put your all on? Or how many females is watching that need an oil change right now?
Yeah, I got you. I get the
Man, some of these females be skating 2,000-3,000 miles over the oil change limit
Right.
twice.
You're driving them GMs with that variable valve timing.
Yeah.
You are driving, you are rolling.
Anybody with a Chevy Cruze, if your oil change needs to be changed, change it right now. Don't wait till next week. Soon as that marker say change it, change it.
Yeah.
Them Volkswagen Jettas, them Passats, change them immediately.
There's only a limit mode on mine if it gets too low.
The oil. Yeah. That's what messes up them turbos on that Cruze, ain't it? If you drive that oil low.
Yeah, cause your oil runs through to keep the turbo
Yeah.
lubricated.
Yep. Oil change or the oil low.
Water cooled.
Yep. Yep.
If you own a Cruise with a turbo on it, its nickname is Biscuit because it's just baking itself to it.
Till it blows
It
up.
blows up. Well, that shouldn't be bad mouthing GM, but
Nah.
yeah,
They
as long as
need
you
it. Something.
service them, they might last.
Yeah.
If you go online, their nickname is Biscuit.
They said something about fixed or repaired daily.
That's on a
Yeah.
Ford.
Huh?
That's on a Ford.
Or found on the road dead. I showed them 2 of them that was dead out there, back to back.
I heard the new Fords are coming with heated tailgates, so your hands just stay warm while you're pushing it on.
They gonna call us tomorrow. Hey, we shut that shop down. Hey, but what I did do,
But I do own a big Ford out there,
yeah.
you know, so.
Let me pause this real quick.
Ain't nothing like a Ford.
I'm done with this.
What?